right, how's it on? Here today, we have had a wonderful workout session at Circle Lounge, and we are taking you back to the studio with TD and Ajibike.
Yeah, here we go again, and thanking you all indeed for always taking time out to be with us. This is your weekend opener, and it's always a delight to be back. I hope you were able to do quite a whole lot with us with the aerobics. Honestly, you needed to have seen me in the middle there, doing all the. I was the instructor that transformed myself into, but then stop giving me that look.
Okay, beautiful morning to you, our darling viewers at home, wherever it is that you are watching or streaming us from. I don't know when the last time they became a gym instructor, because the last time that I checked, when we had our aerobic session, there was this time we had to like pamper you like over and over again. But then Spring Delight is here again, and you already know on our very first segment, we take you through the world of aerobics, where we let you exercise the other of your own. In the studios today, in the course of the week, and we come its festive period back to back. I want to say big congratulations to Western Spring Television. I mean, second time best radio station of the year. Yes, best TV station. Second time TV, seventh time radio.
No doubt about that.
It is serious festive period for us right here. Trust me, Christmas is coming early.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And to that note, we'd like to welcome you to today's episode or edition of Spring Delight from Western Spring Television. This is where we say it as
it is.
And if you're tuning in for the very first time, we thank you indeed for being here. And on the show, hey, quite a whole lot for us to entertain you and educate you and enlighten you on.
Definitely. We have our Today in History. We remind you of what has happened in our dear nation once upon a time. And of course, we are celebrating birthdays. I mean, every birthday is worth celebrating. So if your birthday was in the course of the week or in the week to come, from the stables of Spring Delight to Western Spring Television, we are wishing you a merry, happy birthday alongside.
And we've always said it times with that number, that whatever you do, it is your work, which should actually be your pride. You're doing it legally. You should be proud of what you're doing. That segment will bring to you my work, my pride. Because why? We love what we do in here. So I hope you love what you do out there. The interview segment is definitely going to be awesome. And today's episode promises to, hey,
exciting.
No doubt about that. And all you need to do is sit back, relax. Let's do this together. And we'd like to use the opportunity to thank all the entire team, from our directors to the producers, the camera team, the sound man. Thank you all very much for being a part of us on the show, for making it happen. You just see these faces, but then they do quite a whole lot behind the set, and we say thumbs up to you. All right, let's sit back, relax, and let's celebrate with you.
Yes.
If today's your birthday, let's celebrate with you. If it had been in the course of the week, most especially my daughter, in the course of the week, we say happy birthday to you. Let's just celebrate with you, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, and thank you once again for being a part of us. It's still Spring Delights from Western Spring Television, and you know the deal. There are birthday. When we bring things like this, birthdays, it reminds me about quite a whole lot of people whom we've not even heard about. Over the years. Someone
and
like
we get to celebrate them.
Exactly. You know what? Someone like Yakubu Aigbeni. The only thing that I saw that picture. Thank you, Pastor, for bringing Yakubu Aigbeni. It was his birthday, and it is his
Back
birthday
to our heads
today.
again.
Yeah, I remember the goal he missed during the World Cup. Immediately I saw him, I just realized, boy in your Jeka, it's his birthday, and we celebrate with him, and to every other person as well. We celebrate with you on the show.
Definitely.
Let's get down to the business of the morning. In the course of the week, I think on the 21st of November of every year is commemorated as the World 19th, on the 19th, yes, World Television Day. There are televisions and there are television. I don't know, Barry, while you were growing up, did you grow up with television? You draw the...
unfortunately, I didn't, but I got an idea.
Go and ask Babaloye.
I'm not as old as you think I am.
Oh, really?
I'm still of the Gen Z. Grandpa, right? Don't let them know.
World Television Day is commemorated every year on the 19th. And as we do right here, that you see us do at Western Spring Television, there is a reason behind it. What brought about this? How has it evolved? And what are the things television has brought to us as a person and the world at large?
It still amazes me how television still stays relevant, considering social media
Absolutely.
taking over. So that brings me to, you can't do what nobody's doing, but the most important thing is to have a niche for yourself and still be impactful out there.
That's why right here we say it as...
It is.
It's a pleasure to have... when you have your boss with you and he's your guest, you tend to you need to be very careful because what's today's date? Today's 20.
Oh my goodness,
you can't just peg it. But by and large, it's a pleasure. It's a delight to have the CEO, Western Spring Television, Felicia Daniels Communications, owners and operators of Western Spring Television and Rave 91.7 FM. Dr. Femi Adefula, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Now, there's a difference when we are normally in the office and when he's your guest.
Definitely.
All right. Let's get down to the business of the morning, sir. Television, it's been there over the years before even all of us came to this world, I think. But for you, has television made an impact in the lives of us as human beings in the world we live in today?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure having me. Television has added so much value to humanity. Nothing happens in a vacuum. Television came to fill a vacuum, and it came after radio.
Yes, sir.
The first television transmission was on the 7th of September 1927 by a certain American called Philo Farnsworth, who is from Salt Lake City in Utah. Yeah. He did that. Is regarded widely as the father of electronic television, and has had it since then. And for some time, it was a bit not so developed. But after Second World War, it came back alive with so much vigor. It was the American president called President Truman that first made the national broadcast television to reach the mass of the people. Television has added so much value. It has helped to spread knowledge, to increase people's knowledge. It has helped to deepen people's knowledge, and it has helped to grow family bonds. When I was growing up, I grew up in a conversation that you have a lot of talk, not these days of social media.
Yeah.
There will be conversation around the dining table in the evening when you are watching television and you are trying to describe those televisions in boxes that you have to open the drawer.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Before you watch. I grew up in a city where there was just one television.
Wow.
And that was a viewing center.
Oh, yeah?
It was that important that You go to watch around, I think you watch on Saturdays.
Everybody gather around.
There'd be Baba Salad, there'd be comedy and stuff like that. But it we were all used to radio. But television was an improvement because radio is just a voice business. But television came with the addition of video. You could
Definitely.
see and you could feel.
Yes, sir.
So television has added so much value to humanity. It has helped to increase family bond, family time. You watch and you learn a lot. Diversity. It brings the world into your living room. Something happening in America exists. Apart from here, we usually hear in the world, but now you see your eyes. And that makes you see. You see when you can see when you can see then so it has been it's helpful to the team. You need to the tension of work and the bustle of going up and down every day. So television has helped to bridge that, to increase knowledge, cultural ties across nations, fashion sense. Television is a big thing that has happened to humanity and added so much value to humanity. Even despite social media, it will continue to be relevant. It's going to be relevant for a long time because social media comes with video advantage. But television, social media is there on your small tab. You can look at it. Television is a bigger. It's broader. So it's a pleasure of viewing on television than just have to stare at your tab or your phone. So television is a blessing, like I said, to humanity, and it has added so much value.
I mean, you are the CEO of Western Spring Television, and it's been 2 years. We recognized, and it's a beautiful one. When did this dream start for you? Did you have it at the inception since radio? Like, I want to get into television at some point. At what point did you feel I want to delve into the television business?
Thank you so very much. I've always been a television person. When I had my internship at the Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State, BCOS, I was on the television side. But when I decided to go into broadcast entrepreneurship, radio was the low hanging fruit for me. It was a cheaper means. But
a cheaper means.
That's right. It was what I could afford at that point in time. And that was the fashion then, and the one I had access to the license. So I went through the route of what I could afford at that point in time. But I've always nursed the ambition of having a television station because I've always been a television guy all my life.
Was that because you had that television internship?
That's right. And when I even served at OSBC, I was on television. I was never a radio person. Never a radio person all my life. I've always nursed the ambition, but television is a huge stuff. It comes with so much cost. The capital outlay is huge.
Fair enough.
So by nature, I'm a very strategic person. I wait for my time. I wait for the right time to do the right thing.
To do it as it is.
Because I was told when I was young that a good swimmer doesn't jump into muddy water. You have to look for the auspicious time to take the steps. So when the time came, I started prospecting for the license. It will shock you that I started building the structure before prospecting. I just had that inclination that this is the time to act. And it will shock you that I took that decision at the peak of COVID-19. When the world was locked down. So and I had that inclination, this is the time for me to act. Just do something. Let's build. By the time we build, something will happen. You see, television is beautiful.
Definitely.
It's colorful. It's me, is what I like. And watching television, every day of my life, I wake up with television. When I wake up in the morning, I have favorite television stations, including WSTV, of course.
Definitely.
I watch across to look at the feel of the news magazine program in the morning. From channels to Arise to TVC to Western Spring Television, other stations. Because television is a good thing. So that was what happened to me, and it's fulfilling a life ambition, a dream of owning a television station.
Looking at that, because you've actually said it's a life ambition. It's something you had always desired. We'd like to say thank you because you provided quite a whole lot of platforms for so many of us at this point in time. But let's move further. WSTV and what have you? Because when you first of all started Rave, which is number one, no doubt about that, to God be the glory.
Thank God.
Here and beyond. You had it at the back of your mind somewhere that the TV will come one day someday.
Yes,
Just
sir.
as you rightly said, that during that lockdown, because it was a period where nothing was virtually functioning to the topmost. When this came, was it like, will I be able to do this? And how what was the strength in the fact that this will surely happen? Because it's not only business, to see this model. How did we?
I'm a very kind person. I always do. No doubt that problems will come. Life is full of situations and challenges. But once you keep your eyes on the ball, we are not there yet.
We're just starting.
We just starting, and the challenges have been there. For instance, my wish ab initio was to start on DSTV from the one. My wish ab initio was if I could start on DSTV to be a good. Then I went to start time, not because I despised that time, but I had my preference for GoTV or DSTV. So we are still battling with that. So it's a journey.
Yeah.
It is a journey, not a destination. We are just going.
Definitely.
We are moving. And we're going to get there. And it's just about determination. It's when you are very stoic about your dream and about your ideas. Nobody can talk you out of it.
True.
No situation can dissuade you not to pursue your dream. If you are stoic, it's your dream and nobody is forcing you to. I told you it's what I love. It's what I have passion for. To have a television station that we sit in the comfort of my sitting room and I watch guys doing stuff. I watch ladies doing stuff. I see news. I see entertainment and stuff like that. And I also, see, let me tell you something. I bother about making contributions to society, adding value to society. In life is not about, if my friends, other people, business entirely to some people is to make money. But to me, it goes beyond that.
Okay.
To add value. And to be relevant in my environment. That is essentially what I pursue, the goal I pursued in life. To be relevant in my environment, to be relevant in the equation of immediate environment, to make contribution to my environment, to create social capital for myself. And the radio station, television station, Rave 91.7 FM, and this station, they both created a huge social capital for me as a person. Both my will not give it beyond that. Because I met quite good men that helped me to for them for a long time. Making impact. I more about impact. I care more about impact than money. That's the truth.
Sorry, GBK.
Chairman, sir.
Dr. Adefila, let's look at advent of television stations virtually everywhere around the world. Of course, these days, when you sit back on your DSTV and go to, as you have said, or Star Times, as you have said, from your homes, you can switch to any TV station, any channel, and you watch quality program just like we have here. What's your dream for WSTV?
Yeah, my dream for WSTV is to make it a reference within the broadcast landscape. A reference for quality content. A reference for the best in storytelling, in entertainment. You see, I drew a lot of inspiration from Chief Obafemi Awolowo when they established WSTV. Was it WS? Not WSTV now. WNTV. That was the name I was searching for.
Yes,
Western Nigerian Television.
Yes, sir.
On the 31st of October, 1959. That was the first television station in Africa.
Okay.
And Southwest Nigeria has set the pace in television broadcast.
Yes, sir.
You need to study what led to Awolowo starting that television on the 31st of October 1959. It was a revolt for the federal government, the central government then, under the British imperialists, not allowing him to use the radio that was available to reply to the Governor General of Nigeria.
Okay.
And he now said, he beckoned on Chief Atunde Enahoro, who was his Minister for Information, to say, can we have our own radio station?
Oh, yeah.
So that one went to England to prospect for how to establish a radio station. And somebody told him, why radio? Why not do television? Television is the in thing now. And that was how the idea started.
It all started.
So, the Southwest people have been used to quality television. And if you read why Awolowo set up WNTV, he did say that it's thought to complement his free education program.
Yes, sir.
To spread knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So my dream for this television station is to be at the peak in the hierarchy of television. To be right there at the very zenith in terms of quality broadcast.
Yes.
Setting the pace. And I trust God. I see that something in the I trust him that we have maybe used to we will not share the things right what is just and to ensure that the down of our viewers and even
about passion. No, I passion here. Now we have other stations who probably the CEO, the owner of this particular one, just came in. They're like, okay, we want to make money here. Not maybe passion is not involved. Now, at what pace is there? Does it make any difference, or it's just entrepreneurship, or everybody will make their own gain despite I have passion for it, or I'm in there for the money?
Thank you so very much. That's a very good question, and that is what is affecting the broadcast industry.
Okay,
so people that have access to license. People that establish radio stations.
Okay.
Some use it as a special purpose vehicle to pursue political end. Some, they see it as business opportunity. But I tell people, by the grace of God, I have consulted for about 10 radio and television so far. And God be the glory. What gave us a reference was the success of Rafe FM and Western Spring Television.
Yeah.
I tell them that radio and television businesses are not the kind of business that you make your money immediately. That's what we call gestation period. It grows slowly, steadily. But you must, if you are not a very passionate person, you may lose it.
Yeah.
Because if you go into the business of car selling, you have a car lot. You put your car out there. In 3 weeks, somebody will come, buy the car, pay you, you make your profit. But television or radio, it takes a longer gestation period. You need to build viewership. And how do you build viewership or listenership? Through credible stories, beautiful entertainment program, the likes of what you are doing today.
Yes.
That will attract the attention
of viewers,
of people at home. Then you are going to win their loyalty over time. It is the data that you sell. And people know WSTV enjoys large viewership. That will in turn earn you money.
Yeah.
But you don't start to make money day one.
That's the truth. That should be the start of
WSTV. When you talk of media, when you talk of advert, has not been so successful. But it's been successful in social referencing, giving out a lot of consultancy.
Yeah.
Jobs. Oh, I watch WSTV. Why are you guys on Start Time?
Okay.
You be on Go. You are doing a good job. So it is the passion.
Yes, sir.
You see, when storms come, when delays come, what see you through is your passion.
Fair enough.
If the passion was not there ab initio, you will cave in and you will throw in the towel and you will abandon the dream. But when you're very passionate about it, it will see you through because your eyes are on the ball.
Wow.
Rightly said. As our very CEO, once you step in and you get into Western Spring Television, are there shows that this is a personal one? Are there shows that just come to your mind like, I love the show, or we are all your baby shows?
That's not fair. That's not a fair question.
You're putting him on the spot, right? And you don't have a choice.
Let me say this. I love every news and current affairs.
Okay.
That is my forte. Within the broadcast space. That's where I have made contributions, and that was what propelled me to where I am today.
Okay.
I also love TV when it comes very entertaining. I love it. And I want to say that because I was at the table where every program was created. I love every program. So I understand philosophy behind every program. That's what we call idealization process. Before you build content.
Okay.
I gather people at the table. We had a lot of drinks upstairs and so many ideas are being thrown around, and we arrive at this program. And we factor so many things into it. What is the taste, the broadcast taste of the people that will receive it is very important.
Okay.
Then, what are the programs in existence? What are the programs not in existence that they will love?
Yeah.
Okay. If we introduce brand program, will it enjoy their patronage, their viewership, or their
Yeah.
listenership?
Are they
So
going to love the taste?
those are the issues that you bring to the table when you are at the table of idealism and idealization.
Okay.
Consider so many variables. So we arrive on all these programs, and essentially the people are the priority. What they want. What they like. Because you are nothing without the people out there.
Definitely.
They are the viewers, they are the listeners. So you must consider their interest, their taste, and must be in their good book and earn their trust over time.
Fair enough.
Wow. Let's, because of the want of time, Dr. Adefila, let's quickly look at 2 years into WSTV. It's been a massive journey.
Definitely.
And 9 years, Rave 91.7 FM.
Yeah.
It's a massive feat.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the upcoming colloquium. What's this all about? What should people know about it? Where? Okay, let's just say before we talk about where, when, what time, how can people be a part of it? Who are those we are expecting?
Yeah, the colloquium is to celebrate the 9th anniversary of Rave 91.7 FM.
Right.
We started on the 26th of November 2015, and it's been a journey. We celebrated first year anniversary with so much pomp and pageantry. The second year anniversary, I think we did the third year anniversary. And out of time, I slowed down a bit.
Okay.
And now it's 9. And I'm like, okay, since 10 is coming by the grace of God, and we really want to make it big, make it very big. So thank God for the journey of 10 years, for the impact that we have made, for the award we have won, 7 consecutive years, the best radio station in this climb.
Yeah.
And we have about 14 radio or 16 radio stations in this area. But so we just say that, okay, we should do something unique. And we're in the business of enriching the knowledge of the people, or speaking to issues, amazing music, quality talk. So we say, okay, let's have a quality conversation. Our dear nation, Nigeria, going through a disaster. The economy is not. People are in pain. I said, okay, let's discuss around these issues. Let's bring experts around this issue. Let's speak to the people. Let's speak to the issue. Let's engage them. So we're having Magaji Adejumo. Prominent man from Ibadan. A prominent political analyst of radio, very popular with television stations. He'll be coming. Then we have Dr. Oguyemi, Professor Tunji Oguyemi is a regular, he's brilliant. Absolutely. He's very brilliant. And he's every listener's darling. Sure. And then we have Dr. Paul Alaje, who's also coming, a famous economist, to come and dissect issues around the reform that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu started. It depends on where you are, on what you are saying. To some is half empty, to some is half full. We want this conversation to be dissected. We want people to really speak to the issues as professionals. And that's what we are doing, so that we are going to do another. On-air colloquium is unique. See, instead of doing it in a hall, let's have it on air.
Yeah, fair enough.
And we're going to be simulcasting.
With TV and
W2 and radio. So everybody can, if you watch, you watch. Even we are going to have another third leg. It's going to be a tripod. Social media will be bustling. You are going to stream live so that people can, just in the business that we are used to, business of broadcasting and enriching the knowledge of the people.
Yeah, television is evolving. Welcome home. That's what it looks like. Right. And just as you said, for those of us that you have put together here, how proud are you?
Yeah, honestly speaking, I think I'm a very lucky person. Lucky in the sense that I'm working with a set of young men and women that are very dedicated. Yes, we have our differences, we fight, we disagree. What is important is that I see professionalism, I see dedication, I see commitment, I see creativity every day when I listen to television. When I listen to radio and watch television. And it can't be possible without you guys, because I'm just one person. It's a lie when somebody is a foreman. Nobody's a foreman.
Yeah.
We are all
Yoruba will say
That's right. So that is the truth. And I thank God. One thing is this: I don't employ people without praying. That's the truth. Because you may bring people that will destroy your destiny. There are people who are destiny destroyers. But you want people that will boost your destiny, that will help your destiny, that will help your vision. You must be deliberate and intentional. And you must be spiritual. That, okay, God, I want to employ people. Direct the best hand to me. People that are going to help my vision to lift it. What do I do here? I think I come here once in a while. Or I just walk there. Those who put the camera from the gate man to the cleaners. If the bathrooms are dirty, nobody will respect us.
Definitely.
From the gate man, his conduct at the gate is very important. The way he welcomes people. From the security guys, the way he opens the gate, the way he comports himself, to the receptionist. You get my point?
Yes,
so everywhere, reporters, people, cameramen, people labor, I see people, and I pray for them. When they travel, I pray. Father, if God let them return safely, because I think I have a responsibility
over all of us,
over everybody that works under me. And it's a privilege. If I have about 45 people working under me, it's a real privilege. And I must be concerned that you have 45 children. They are not yours to care for.
Yeah.
Amazing. And before we allow you go finally now, television in the nearest future, where do you see television station?
I see television still being very relevant for centuries. Social media will try to dwarf and eclipse television.
Okay.
But I can assure you that television will still survive and radio. Why will they survive? Yes. Television will survive because of its unique features and advantages over and above the competing social media.
Wow.
Wow. You see, I lament the fact that family bond
we have lost touch of that.
We are going back to individualism, which is not good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Television helps to bring back that. You sit down, you watch television together, you criticize. Then television will evolve because that's what we call adaptation. You have to adapt. As the dynamics are changing, you got to change.
Yeah.
You up your ante. You go back to the drawing board. So as long as we keep on churning out programs that attract the people and retain their eyes. We call it eyeballs. How many eyeballs have you got? That's what they say.
Yeah.
You do like so. You continue to get the eyeballs as long as you continue to do things that attract the eyeballs and can retain the eyeballs. And I don't see people having social media on bigger platforms than what we see. I don't know what is going to happen, but television is huge. It's getting bigger.
Yeah, it can be.
That's right. It's getting so big. Now behind you, you have video. We have a video wall. Television is getting bigger. And the bigger it is, the better for the viewing pleasure of the people.
Fair enough.
That's one advantage it's going to have on social media, on taps, laptops. Wow, that's the truth. That's the only thing. But it's going to be an indoor thing, a home thing.
Yeah.
So when you are on transit, you can make do with social media. When you are back home,
you're back to the screen.
And another thing is this: it's healthier than social media. It's pleasing to the eyes. It does not injure your eyes as fast as social media does.
Yeah.
That's another advantage.
Okay.
Because if I stay on my tab for 1 hour, when I take my eyes, I think I'm getting old. I'm 55. I have.
It gets dry and boring.
But when I watch my television and it's big, I feel no problem.
Fair enough. Well said.
So we realize the fact that we need television more than social media. We borrow ourselves sense.
Yeah, Dr. Femi Adefila just said it as it is.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that is it.
Sincerely, we'd like to thank you for taking time out. I know what your Saturday looks like.
When I leave here, I'm going to play tennis.
Exactly. For us to have been able to bring you here, thank you always for being there over the years, and it's been a privilege to learn, work with you.
Definitely.
And on behalf of us all, we'd like to say thank you Dr. Femi Adefila.
And I want to thank you so very much to everybody. I want to thank you for what you've been doing over the time. Sometimes I don't even talk to you guys for weeks, for months, but you keep the show must be on.
Definitely.
And the show has been on.
Definitely.
And you have been doing well. And I know we continue to do better.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so very much. It's a pleasure having you.
Always a
Thank
delight.
you, sir.
All right, so Spring Delight continues this moment in time. My work, my pride, what you love to do. Let it be your pride. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
My name is Yakin Olaide Uthman, meaning Captain Yakin. I'm from Iwo. The journey, this fashion designing journey, started a while back, like 10 years ago. Actually, my main profession is I'm a sailor, I'm a marine captain. So most of the time, I think about how these clothes are being made, even when I'm at work. So I use that opportunity to make better use of my time anytime I have my time off. So the article I sign is at work. It's 2 months in, 2 months out. So anytime I have my 2 months free time, I try to enroll myself in a fashion school. So that was how I started. So 10 years ago. So from there, in the beginning, I started making clothes for myself before I go out in the world and make for people. There is always a bad time. Majorly in the beginning, the satisfaction to the customer, the environment we are in terms of when you have challenges of electricity, inflation, meeting up with their challenge in the beginning. But I learned on the job. I learned on the job. So the good side is, at least right now, I think we are being stable a bit, trying to meet up with the demand and customer satisfaction. So, and also it gives me some sense of responsibility for self, and also trying to make stability for the family. For now, we pay more attention into male gender. We make clothes for men and ready-made, and also working customer bringing their clothes. We handle that as well. So for now, we don't know, maybe later in the future we can include the other gender. This is the phase 2 of our office. We have phase 1 where we have the factory. So this place is just like a showroom. Whatever we have in ready-made, we showcase it here. My name is Yakin Olaide Uthman. We make clothes for male genders, and this is my work, tailoring, and my work is my pride.
Welcome back.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful time.
Having to talk to the CEO himself.
Expressing, showcasing his vision.
Yes.
Television. For me as well.
Okay.
Are you a TV person or a radio person? Which do you prefer?
Honestly, I don't know what I'll do if I didn't have the both. I don't have to choose one, because in as much as I love my voice being heard, I still love my face being seen.
Yeah.
And you too, Olatunde, if you had to choose.
No, I think I'll choose radio.
Oh,
I've always loved radio.
okay.
Why? Not that I'm scared about anything, but probably because I grew up in the world of broadcasting.
Okay.
I think it was more. I started more with radio.
The radio.
So I've always had that passion for radio until I got to television with the Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State.
Okay, the CEO, he started with television,
Yeah.
so he has had that.
Exactly. So that's what you can see. What he said, that he too is more of a TV
The
person.
television person.
Yeah.
So I guess the startup of the journey determines what you really want to delve into. Do you see it that way?
I think I buy that idea as well. But,
Beautiful. But then it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Just as you say. All right. If you're just tuning in, it's still Spring Delight from Western Spring Television. And up next with us right here, we have an amazing man. I don't want to say young man, I guess. He's an amazing gentleman. I've just met Ajib Small Social. She's God help me. Right. And you better know him as Surprise Lifestyle. And you wonder, what does that mean? He's an artist, musical one for that matter, and he's been doing so well for himself. Guess what? He's here with his band.
I'm looking forward to that.
He said something some few moments ago. I'm trying to remember that he's going to give us the.
He said he wants to carry us to Trabaye.
Trabaye, yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah, he's going to be doing that with us. Who do we have with us this morning? I know we love to call him.
Yeah, he's gonna introduce himself.
Yeah, Surprise Lifestyle is in the house. Good morning to you, Surprise.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you. We know so well how busy your Saturday school have been, and we'd like to thank you most sincerely
for being here,
for taking time out to be with us. We'll try as much as possible to make this short, because I know he's probably on his way to Port Harcourt or
there's an event happening somewhere.
Yes, we have an event today.
I'm not surprised.
A music innovation at that.
Okay, Surprise. It's good to have you.
Good to have you. Who is Surprise Lifestyle?
Yes.
No, of course, that must have. It wasn't the name you got 8 days after you were born. Tell us what that name is.
Surprise. Let me see. Surprise actually. When you say surprise, from the Gasted. Surprise.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. So from what I got from my mom was that it was the firstborn. Do you understand?
Okay.
So she does not even go through the stress of. She does not even know
She didn't go through the stress of labor.
The antenatal, all these things and that. Like around 6-7 months when she knew that.
She knew she was pregnant with you.
Yeah,
you are a surprise child.
So even the birth and everything, the process was something
It's a
else.
surprise.
Even growing up, we have to go through some process before we stand up. You understand? As a kid, I didn't go through all those processes.
Well, what did you do? Did you fly?
I don't. She told me I just stood up because she was scared. When I'm supposed to do some actual things and even speak up. It took some time before actually. So that's like even till now, my days, everything about my life is just that surprise.
So having such a surprise conception, So what did they name you? What is your original name?
That's the original name, I tell you.
Your surprise?
Yes, surprise. As I clicked to that name, yes. And God has been surprising me actually.
Beautiful. Now let me give you a round of applause for that.
A couple of years ago, seriously, we had a president who took ill and later passed on, and the vice president became the president, and his name was Goodluck. Now everybody began to. That was when I knew that everybody began to name their child
Goodluck. At that point.
And I have retired. Now, I will have surprise will have been the name of my next
the next one.
Well, I don't know. Ajibike, I'm still hoping. But then, surprise. Let's talk about what you do.
Okay.
How long have you been into the music business? And what actually surprised you into the music business?
Actually, let me say, for my family, we do music.
Oh,
Everyone in
it's
my
a
family
family of
It's a family thing.
Oh.
My mom is a gospel artist
Okay.
Oh,
presently and has worked with different artists in the show. Okay, coming up as a teenager, I actually took interest in music from my mom. She's a choir director in church. She
okay.
plays violin.
Oh.
So from there, so growing up, we learned the theory of music. Even my younger ones learned the theory of music before going to practical.
Cases of
But in the long run, I actually fell in love with talking drum.
So
Oh,
you then fell in love with
Yes,
talking drum.
So I started with talking drum.
you played talking drum.
Talking drum, yes. Very
Okay.
well, sir. Very well. I play talking drum. So from there, even at times when my mom has shows, I don't play for my mom.
Oh.
I don't play for my mom because I'm just there to even listening to what the elder ones would
Want
play
to
and
play.
everything. Yeah, do you understand? So I've been like in the age of 12, 13. That time self, the mic stand don't even convey me at all. You have to put something at the to wake me up so that we will to stand.
Oh.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Yes. When we go for gigs and show like that.
All right.
You understand? Actually, from the scratch, my dad actually bought the talking drum to learn because of church. Then
Oh.
I picked the talking drum, started. My dad did not even have the time to actually learn this thing. So from there, I started.
You self-trained yourself?
The person that was supposed to even teach me, there was no time. Then I started listening to different music from this Afasule reading bands. Then there's a place at Okefia at Ibalai Street. I remember then I was in GSS 1, going to
Okay.
GSS 2. I had to go there, buy different discs from Ebenezer Obey, King Sunny Ade, everything. Then I bought a headset. Then I have to take to one place in Fagbisa. Then this CD is still existing there.
Yeah.
So I have to burn it into a memory card. All
Wow.
those songs from Mega 99, all these.
Uh-oh.
So I have to start listening. Okay. At some point, it was affecting my school. My parents did not allow it. They asked me to stop. I bought the talking drum. Then I'm going to keep. I bought my own separately. Then I'm going to keep somewhere around my school. To my school, I went to Butani Standard Collegiate. So they actually helped me to music because we have some sounds and everything. You understand? So growing up, it has all been music around me.
Wow.
Church and everything like that. It's the music. I love music. You understand? I love music a lot. Even from my mom, start from my mom, my dad, my junior ones. Everyone loves music in the family.
So surprised. Would it have been different if mommy was not in the music line? Would it have
Or
been
in the family.
in the family?
Family.
Would it have been a different case study? Maybe you could have deviated into other
Deviated.
things.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
I would have because everything comes from my mom. She sings a lot. She composes a lot. Though because of her business, she's not actually comfortable doing business and music together. Do you understand? That affects her so much. But she's more of someone that composes. She
A
has a lot of
composer.
songs. A composer, yes, do studio. She doesn't go out for gigs and because of family. She's not more committed to family.
Fair
now.
enough.
Yes,
fair
do you
enough.
understand? So
Yes, as a
she's not
woman.
doing it, yes, so she's not doing it 100%. Maybe if my mom had done it better than business, maybe she should have been one of the
big name?
blown, you
Yeah.
understand, blown. Because composing, I give it to her. She can actually sit down, write songs. She can do that. She dropped her first album 2012, the second one 2020.
Wow.
Before the pandemic,
Okay.
you understand? And a lot of people in this Oshobo, at least in the Oshobo, these things, you know, at least a lot of people, churches, invite and she does churches a lot.
Oh,
You
okay.
understand? She does
More of
churches
a-
a lot,
he's more of a
church,
gospel
yeah,
artist.
More of yes. So some people from churches, she got invites from for weddings from this thing. Though she does not like the wedding and all these stuff like that. But she likes church and everything like that. So all this kind of thing.
What's your genre of music?
My own genre of music, actually, growing up from my uncle, what they play when they come home, when they come around, I listen to Brimo, Asha, Lagbaja. You see those three, I can't play with them. Forget being a talking drummer.
Okay.
Forget being a talking drummer. It's when I started playing, when I fell in love with talking drum, and I started listening to, I have to go for Ebenezer Obey, go for all this. But growing up, I love Asha, I love Brimo. My uncle will play Good Morning, Normal, every morning.
Yeah.
We play Ojúmọ́ ti mọ́. Then on this radio station, I remember then when they are taking us to school. Hey, òwúrọ̀ lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ máa rí
That's beautiful,
and all
Nubia.
beautiful Nubia and all these pastors. They have some soundtrack. They play all these oldies.
You know something, Surprise. Now, Surprise is here with his team. We're going to be seeing something from Surprise. But Surprise, thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you, sir.
It's not the end though, but because I know we still get to see something from you guys very shortly. We'll take this break and eventually we'll come to say our final BYE. Stay with us.
It's hot.
Both inside and outside.
I know we all love meat. That's some serious goat meat. Goat meat, chicken meat, cow meat, and pomo. Because some of you think that because I'm doing this advert, I don't eat meat. I eat meat. But not all meat. If you eat them, they'll disappear. So please, say no to illegal bushmeat. Because protecting nature protects all of us. All of this?
Yes, sir.
I ate all of this. Cut!
Yeah. From the force, and me at the devil, we already fight boss. I bet you means always fitting the gods. What's your stand in the kingdom? Are you standing with us? Let me call that listen. Let me call that listen. The Savior is risen. Who do you something for the dead mom that been? Yeah, and just soon as Jesus go feel the same. Not in vain. Cause no the dead of the halfway. Your teeth is Christ now. Your teeth is Christ now. So hold your composure. I know that I'm God is the King. I know that my God, I'm not opposing motion. Yeah. Never give up, I got strong, no Lua, no, no, ever listen, peace, preach the gospel, hope you get to the I'm doing it, no move, we'll see I walk in feet, at Christ I see, no my son, I know that I'm a winner. See, I know I last 50. Pablo, I like no balance, 50-50. We are live at here, Western Spring TVC. They say make I show myself. What can you do? Oh, my name back to the meet there. I can never go back to Liverpool. So everybody, Sheila Miracle. If I know ma'am, no evidence, I try my best. I will do my best. Rest a bit to the best. If radio can show ni share, I fend it over by the head. Oh, Tikpe gonna be today. Igba wo go la fe trend. Shugbe mi o for. Building Diamond Jima. Tori Moshima do maybe. Building Rema. If you no get back up, other people see. Operating depression. Oh, taking crazy. But telling myself, you are light to the whole world. You are coming in a higher place with a fool for see where make them say no get say you go be. Oh, you want to lie LP Messi where will be. Test. Blanky. Hey, if I go me more than la don't make you fall off. I'm king feeling. I know that shoes. Come on, I take my wine. Pop okay. I'm a bill. I want jet wine for myself. We are rapper. Hallelujah. Only God can. I'm a yummy no hard working. The basketball line keep my brother make you pray for me. I ain't got no worry for the hustle. Only in your me. But you tell the boss, bro. Tell the cause war. You tell the pan. Tell the molo ko konko. You take away. Tell the rapper ko wa bonko. O today I want more like someone. Kill load come you our name Spring TV. I'm a phone. Bí búrẹ́dì pẹ̀lú tí láàyè.
Cheers. Rose. Ìṣúlá di wọlé ní káyọ̀ tí fẹ́ máa gbé orin yẹn bá ń lo lókàlejò. Owó egungun dẹ̀ tí wọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé máriwo. Ìgbéyàwó máa ń dùn ìwọ́dẹ̀ ló máriwo. Rápá àwọn tó kù táṣà ni ló jẹ́ ká rí tán. Ikú ọmọjọ́ dún tẹ́lá jáde tán. Ẹni bá máa jọ inú rap gbọ́dọ̀ wẹnu àké. Bákẹ́ bá dégé lọ́wọ́ tójú ti mú ẹnu àké. Bílíkì Basira Shakira pẹ̀lú Esther. Ẹ wá gbọ́dọ̀ fún mi sọ́nà àgbẹ̀dú extra. Ta ló fẹ́ bá tún mi lórí beat? Fẹ́dẹ̀ head ọmọdé tán mi lè shoot. Mi níwò mẹ́ta. Ọ̀rọ̀ kan mo fi sọ fún yín mo fẹ́ ní para mi. Èmi tí máa jí para tábìlẹ̀ sí ní àmì mi mọ́. Èmi máa ti èmi mú bí fún ti máa fi ní bàbá tó mú bàbá tó tún sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀. Bàbá yín mo jẹ́ ó jẹ́ kẹ́tẹ̀ lé mi ní kọ́mọ. Normal peace me mo cause violence do be far away ti clear colorless. You know be yahoo boy you dey say make the answers. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti dòrú báyìí, mo máa ti dé Texas. Ojú wa ti tóbi tó àwa ní the long cap. Orísun fúró làwa jẹ́ so I need the long tap. Yeah.
Sure.
Say, I'm getting the your money, I wash it up, baby. Angelina, not too nice to meet you. You already know why. You tell me that you know living. I'll give you all you need from.
Oh, yeah, and everybody, I you be money, and you want to buy for you. Yeah, below my own, just get to kiss go. Mommy from my soul, just my soul, you want to be sure. Don't be so, me below my own, that you get to my soul,
Ulwayo, majesty, I try to find this past, my taking was up. I mean, I don't talk for many days, and don't make the same. Oh, I'm trying to so when I'm singing, oh, I'm trying to make moves. Is it me? I don't get the vibes on me. I tell them, so one is stylish. Neglected, no, I know, feeling it, you are, but I know, I show my music, not my flows. I give them better dance. I tell them my baby be giving me that dancing. I just want in my life.
Also for my Jesus, you know. Hey, just like my brother, no be pizza. Yeah. See, hey, I carry my also for my Jesus. She know this life vibe, my brother, no be pizza. Like say the road, so be. So now I'm be wanted, I'm not in my conscience. Ori me chop me day, like snow, so be. Hey, I carry my eyes for my days. She know this life vibe, my brother, no be pizza. Oh yeah, see, give for my nigga. My true friends, they be wanting, and my niggas, they be wanting me. Yeah, to do okay. So now I'ma be wanted, I'm alone now in my conscience. Ori me job, baby, day, like duro, so okay. So now I'ma be wanted, I'm alone now in my conscience. Ori me job, baby, day,
Giggle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, you tell me that you no living. I give you love, but you gon' need for me. Oh yeah, me never know you, body. I give you love, but you gon' need anything you want, I'll be buying for you. Oh yeah, moving around, I do it to you. Mixing borrow, I just know my goals. Me never know that you want on my show. No be so, me cool on my own. I do it to you. Cocky Sikoro, I'm chasing my goal. Missing on my soul, I do it for the own. No be so.
Well done, boy. Come on, get back. Come in this screen diva.
Yeah.
On Western Spring Television, Spring Delight Low.
Benny.
Olatunde Hoya Totari the view.
Atin Lo. Ẹ̀yin tèmi.
Okay.
We'll see you next week. Thank you. Well done. Yeah. Now it looks like our life will definitely spring and in a delightful manner any day, anytime. Thanking you all indeed for being a part of us this beautiful Saturday. We'll be back again next week, Saturday. Hey, and trust us, it's definitely going to be beautiful. Sunday, the always mind irresistible today.
Ajibike and Jorin Ojo at simply _Ajib. I'm going to be in your faces. Hey, come on! Why did they off that?
Imagine a school where child is empowered to succeed. Welcome to Billy Shadow to become as a marketing top speaker and sport, science, arts, oral education, creativity, critical and development, emphasis of 20 and teacher-student ratio of 1. Pay attention to each child. You can take advantage of our home away from home boarding house, helping with personal internet with among others. Registration now as Bishop or Abington Academy, nursery, primary 1 to 6, JSS and SS classes. Come, avatar of our facilities at number 1 Faith Triumph Drive behind Galaxy Hotel, West Bypass, Ring Road, Oshobo, Osun State. For inquiry inquiry, please call 0113-756-375 or 0803-829-4796. Bishop Alex Owolabi International Academy. Making the most of life.
Turning up is the Wild Wild West, and Western Television is putting out all the stories of every of the fun and happenings around you. Yup, we've got you covered because your girls got all the juiciest tidbits and entertainment news from around the world. Cross over to the chocolatey side of entertainment. Join Choco Cassie on Eccentric as we take you into every bit of the juiciest news, fashion, music, movie updates, and other trending conversations. Together on the show, we'll get personal with your favorite celebrities via phone call, Zoom, or even live here in the studio. Eccentric will be showing you in Open Television Channel 190 only on Star Times.
Here are 5 amazing fun facts I bet you never knew about Christianity.
Number 1, there are over 2.4 billion Christians worldwide.
Amazing fun fact number 2. The Bible is one of the best-selling books of all time, with more than 100 million copies sold.
Most Christians believe in heaven and hell.
The Bible is the most translated book in the world, with more than 3,000 languages.
Amazing fun fact number 5. Most Christians throw science out of the window without realizing that most scientists are Christians. Hello, I am Pastor Steve Akinwumi.
And I am Dr. Adeoye Oyewole.
Join us as we highlight and discuss day-to-day issues pertaining to the day-to-day living of every Christian.
Issues in Christendom shows every Sunday on Western Spring Television Channel 190 only on Star Times.
Evelyn Ohiole, King Eve, how are you today?
I'm good, I'm fine, I'm alive.
I really feel like she's not giving the right answer to the question. When one asks you, how are you? And you said, you're saying, I'm alive. It's very annoying, seriously. How are you? I'm fine. I feel I'm fine will be the right answer instead of I'm alive. Not that I asked you if you're dead before.
Go and check all these 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, everybody, they are extraordinarily sexually active.
I feel is being unnecessarily hyper when it comes to the issue of sex. Because we talk about other topics and he feels so reserved. He really doesn't have anything much to say when it comes to other stuff. But when it's the issue of sex, I believe he's being unnecessarily hyper. That's when I have to pick an issue with him. I mean, it's just being unnecessarily there when we're talking about sex. Just like a child, his mom just got him his favorite chocolate or ice cream, very happy. Doing as though if he doesn't have sex for a day, he's going to die.
When it comes to finance, women also support their husbands financially. You need me emotionally. You need me spiritually.
Cassie is an amazing person, but I hate the too much attachment to that gender. I need you spiritually, I need you mentally. I can get these things anywhere with money. If you go by the topic was who does marriage favors the most? I know how many jobless women they marry every Saturday. They are saying it favors you, favor. Are the vex so?
Growing up, when I was in the world, we've heard of
Who are you now?
Well, MC Too Much said, he likes saying when I was in the world. And the last time I checked, well, it looks a bit innocent, facially, but deep down, is actually out of this world. We're all in the world now. As long as you're alive, you're in the world. So, MC Too Much, I beg you to talk about that. I don't want to hear that. Next time you talk about I kiss my ass.
I think I have a problem with you saying ladies are champion, and that's the problem. Always trying to attach so much importance to that gender.
it's giving insecurity, it's giving low self-esteem, it's giving a blatant display of egoism. Because at the end of the day, a man who is secure in his words, a man who is confident of who he is, will not really be disturbed as to whether women are being referred to as champions or not. I mean, at the end of the day, Joseph's a really great guy, but whether he likes it or not, women are champions.
Hello guys, I'm here again with Dr. Mark Ofua, a wildlife conservationist and a veterinarian, to discuss the challenges of illegal bushmeat in Nigeria. Nice to be here again with you, Dr. Mark. So in our last chat, you explained how illegal bushmeat was negatively affecting the animals. Can you shed more light on that?
So there's one aspect of it which is eating bushmeat locally, local consumption. Then bushmeat also is being exported to countries like in Asia and all that. That is a problem. Because when you're exporting, you're not looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animals.
You're exporting
You're looking in hundreds, in thousands, in large numbers to make your profit. So that is already also a problem. And this is what is driving extinction. We're losing our animals at an
unprecedented rate, being more affected than the others.
We have whole species that are disappearing. Our pangolins are endangered, our gorillas are endangered, our chimpanzees are endangered, and our gorillas and chimpanzees are very unique species. So if we lose them, it's lost to the world forever.
You see that there are countries that are raking in millions in dollars by just having animals in their country. I know people that go to people that pay to Rwanda to see animals. Crazy in our country. We as a country love information too.
It's a paradox. When you talk about bushmeat, top wildlife traits, quick to safety. But we do not know that is this killing of the bushmeat that perpetuates poverty.
How so? Please explain.
You made a mention of people spending good money.
Yes,
to go to other countries to see these animals. Safari. An elephant in its lifetime can give you over $1 million from tourism. But if you kill the elephant and sell the tusk and eat the meat,
how much are you selling it for?
We are richer if we keep our wildlife and ensure our biodiversity.
So I understand everything that we've spoken about, but how does this impact an average person? For instance, I'm going to read some comments. You can't help government to survive. Another person is saying we're Africans, so don't bring Onyibo lifestyle here. If pangolin finish tomorrow, we will not die. We have real human issues like poverty, corruption, insecurity. I understand what we are talking about, but from their perspective now, why should they care?
We think we humans are existing and then the animals are existing on their own. We fail to see the interdependence, how much we need the forest for us to thrive, how much we need the animals. And the more these animals appear, the harder things get to for us. I'll give you some animals. One pangolin eats up to 20,000 ants and termites in a day. You imagine what the entire population of pangolins would do. But by the time we eat up all the pangolins and kill them and sell them and wipe them out, you know that fine, so we get pesticides and we can get rid of them. But the pest we kill and also kill some benefits. Because in turn, it's affecting find up. So find out that things get harder. In Nigeria is insecurity. No, the approach made from wildlife crime, illegal wildlife trade, is used directly to finance terrorism.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria and around the world, because that's where they get money without having to come into town. So you find out that as long as we're not getting the game right, these problems will continue. People often think we do this campaign to save animals because we love animals. But the real reason we're doing this campaign is humanity. We need to save ourselves.
It's to save the world.
Cut trash, face it, change.
Yes.
The activities of elephants and gorillas, they help
save our forests.
And saving our forests means reducing emissions.
Exactly.
So you see that we save these animals, we save our forests, we're saving our lives.
Yeah, we are actually saving ourselves. Yes, we are on. Yes, we are. But things work.
Exactly.
I mean, that's it. That's it for another episode. Thank you so much, Dr. Mark. See you again next time.
Our comedy is winning fans globally. But we are losing our wildlife to illegal bushmeat. And this is not funny at all. If we continue this way, we'll risk losing all our animals and leaving nothing behind for the generations to come. Tell your family and friends not to buy or sell illegal bushmeat because protecting nature protects us all.
Since assuming the mantle of leadership in Osun, the state of the Living Spring, Governor Ademola Adeleke has left no one in doubt about his avowed commitment to the overall development of the state. The footprints of his